might need a financial advisor if. Billy, what is it this week? You might need a financial advisor if?
You might need an advisor if you're unsure what tools you should be using in retirement. This show is all about kind of talking about what tools we have at our access to use in retirement. And if you're wondering which is right for you, because this can dive pretty deep, right? We didn't even really get into stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs. Like, we didn't even dive into that yet. And that's a whole other area to sort of uncover. And then another area that we haven't uncovered yet is just the taxation, right? The tax buckets in retirement too. Those can be looked at as different tools as well.
Right. They're all different kinds of things. I'm literally envisioning it right now. If you walk into one of those big box hardware stores, I mean, if you were to try to explain every tool that was in there, we'd need 3 or 4 years of broadcasting. Same thing with retirement tools and investment tools. If you tried to describe all of them, income tools, preservation tools, growth tools, it would take a long time. But the tax tool, I think, is one that A, is usually underutilized for people's own retirement, and B, is usually a little confusing. So what are some of the tax tools that you like?
Yeah, tax tools, one of the things we can use for the tax tool is the obvious one, it's the Roth conversion. But simple IRA distributions are also a tool. So it's the order of which you sort of go through these and use these. And I'll say that when we do tax planning, it really is an entire project, right? This isn't, you don't take one tool out of the toolbox to do tax planning strategies. Not one tool is going to do it. We have to look at your entirety of your plan, and we're going to use multiple different strategies in order to help us build the most tax-efficient retirement plan for you. So it's not necessarily we could just take that hammer out and fix it. It's not like that. The other thing is, when we engage in sort of these tax strategies with clients, it's not a one-time fix-all situation. This is something where we're going to have to meet year after year over the next several years in order to ensure that your ongoing tax planning and strategies fit whatever new tax laws are thrown our way.
Right. And for me to be clear for the viewers, talking about tax strategies and Roth conversions, that's not actually something that helps you in your practice. This is actually more of a labor of love to help people. But when people try to figure out, well, how do I actually optimize my Social Security? How do I get to income-free streams in retirement? This is some of the work you have to do.